Hey everyone, Nate Carter here with today's Cornerstone Connection Daily Devotional. Well, we're really close to Christmas here now, and perhaps as we get closer to the holiday, you're getting focused on the details of your Christmas Eve or your Christmas Day celebration. Perhaps you're shopping for your last minute gifts, and it can be easy to get focused on some of the secular aspects of the Christmas holiday. And I found that one of the things that keeps me grounded and keeps me focused on what the holiday is truly about is the tradition of Advent, which we've been celebrating and I've mentioned a few times here on the devotional. The church that I grew up in, we celebrated Advent every year, and each week we highlighted one word, one aspect that Jesus' birth brings to the world. And it was always the same four words: hope, peace, joy, and love. And I've been just dwelling on those four words recently and thinking about the fact that those four words are even though we think that they're feeling, I'm feeling hopeful, I'm feeling peaceful, I'm feeling joyful, I feel love, they're truly not feelings. They're choices, they're decisions. When Jesus's birth brought hope to the world, this was not a feeling of hopefulness. This was a promise. This was a promise that eternity was going to be different, that there's a future now for humanity that never was possible before the ultimate substitute came. When Jesus offered peace, he says in John 14:27, he says, "Peace I leave with you, and my peace I give to you. I do not give as the world gives. And do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid, because I'm bringing a different kind of peace." Now, the peace that Jesus brings, it's a confidence. It's a confidence that God's in control, that God has a plan. It's not necessarily a feeling of calmness or serenity. It's not, as Jesus said, it's not what the world gives. It's a peace that's based in decision. I'm putting my confidence in the promises that God has made. Jesus' birth brings joy. And joy is a decision. Happiness is a feeling. And as you know, happiness is fleeting. Happiness can come and go in the course of seconds. But joy is a decision. It's a long-standing comfort in knowing that, again, that God is in control. The hymn "Joy to the World" says, "Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King." Why are we joyful? Because we have a new King. And let every heart prepare him room. And because heaven and nature is singing. They're singing with joy, knowing that the Lord has come. The new King is on his throne. There may be times when we're unhappy, but yet we can still be joyful because we know that the new King is on his throne. And then Jesus' birth brings love. Love is a decision. Lust is a feeling. And that's what our culture focuses after, is that feeling of desire for someone else. But that feeling is fleeting as well. And that's why marriages that last are ones that truly know the definition of love and not just infatuation. In John 3:16, we know that God so loved the world that he gave. It's a decision. Not God so loved the world that he felt like doing this, that he felt like doing something nice, but rather that he gave. He gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him will not perish, but have everlasting life. That's the model of love that we understand through Christ, and that his birth ushers into the world for the first time. So as we approach these last couple days before Christmas, remember to be hopeful. Remember to have the peace of Christ. Remember to have joy that the King is on the throne. And remember that we have the love of a God who gave of himself so that we could have everlasting life with him. If I don't see you before then, let me wish you a Merry Christmas. And remember that Jesus' birth brings hope, peace, joy, and love. God bless you. We'll see you next time on the Cornerstone Connection.